Morning. Hello, Isla. You're the first up today. I know I wasn't here on the Friday, so and I've only just put up the lesson today, so I'm not sure how many we'll get, but we'll carry on. So welcome, Isla. School was good on Friday. It seems very strange to go back, but it was nice to see some of the students that needed to be there and the staff. So I was in and out, and yeah, it was good. How is everybody? It's Monday morning. Did you have a nice weekend? Do weekends feel any different to the week now? And how are you all getting on? I'm feeling fine. I didn't do PE with Joe this morning, so I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. But I'm feeling okay apart from that. Looking forward to spelling with Jules. So let's get going. You will see that our next letter is W. So a capital W. For this one, I think it's the only one, look. Oh, no, and a K. So the capital for a K and a W look the same, but bigger than the lowercase. Whereas the Y, R, and B, they look different, don't they? So the capital W just takes up the whole line. So if you think that's your whole line in your textbook, the capital goes down, and up. Okay. The only difference, I suppose, is that it doesn't go all the way to the top. Certainly not the way I do it. Whereas the lowercase does. And then if you're joining, you join there at the top. Okay. Notice it's pointy, so it looks like two V's. Whereas an M, if you look at an M, it's quite curvy, isn't it? Whereas a W, some people might do their W's curvy, but the way I do them, they're quite pointy, so they're different. But they do look like two V's. And if you join it up, that can look quite confusing because of this. But if you remember, if you think about a letter before it, so an R joins at the top anyway. Okay, but let's try one that joins at the bottom. So an EW. So you'd go E, and then try and join as much as you can there. Takes practice though, and everybody's slightly different with how they do it. Okay, but have a good old practice for that one. Try, if you're doing joins, check out the join and see how it looks and how difficult it is to do, and decide there. But you do want to remember that a W joins at the top. Okay, so you go into a different letter at the top there, whereas most join at the bottom, and O is another one that joins at the top. Okay, now that's the letter W. Hello, Ollie, good to see you. The letter W, the sound is a W. Hi, Ronan. Oh, good, the old team's back, excellent. So we've got the letter W, and then the sound is W. Okay, so you put your lips together and you almost push out. So you go W. Okay, so you got water, win. So feel how your lips do that and go W. Okay, and another thing you can do is say it and write it at the same time. So you could do W. Okay, and if you write and say it at the same time, it helps go in. So it will help your memory. And the sign for a W is like this. You get two hands together, trying to get it angled, two hands together, and you push them together like that. And that makes the W. So you go W. Okay, so that's the British Sign Language for W as well. Before we look further into W, let's have a quick retrieval all the way back to Thursday, because I wasn't here on the Friday. And Thursday was late too, wasn't it? So it's all a bit unusual. This week it's 11 o'clock Monday to Friday, so no changes or oops moments today. So last lesson we did the letter B, or the sound B, and the letter B. Okay, and we looked at doubling up as well. Can you remember what we did? So if it was one syllable, a short vowel sound and a final consonant means you can double it. So if we look at big, okay, to make bigger, the suffix is an ER. But look, this is one syllable, so it's one sound, big. It's got a vowel here, and a consonant, so a vowel sound there and a consonant there. Consonants are all the other letters that aren't vowel sounds. So because it's one syllable, one vowel there, and ends in a consonant, we know we can double up the letter. Okay, so we learnt that last lesson too. That takes a bit of practice, so don't worry too much. Don't get yourself but just keep reminding yourself of that and thinking about, should I double up these letters or not? So that was last week. I also gave you 5 new words to learn, didn't I? Which we are going to have our spelling test now. So if you've got your pen and paper ready, we're going to do 5 new ones from last time, plus another 5 that I've just shuffled from all the words we've known. So number 1, we've learnt already. So number 1 is key. I use a key to open the door. I'm going to try and draw a key here. You know, my famous terrible drawing that Ronan's always very kind about. That's supposed to be a key, terrible key. Number 2 is friend. Okay, I have a friend. Friend. That's my friend. Number 3, even. Even I am missing school. Even. Or you can have the same spelling for maths when you do odd and even. So even numbers or odd numbers. Even. Number 4, laugh. I laugh at your terrible jokes. Laugh. Number 5, baby. I hold a baby. Baby. My little sister is a baby. Okay, then we've got 5 more shuffled up from all the lessons we've done. Our 19 lessons now. This is the 19th lesson. So number 6, ball. I throw a beach ball. There we go. That's a ball to throw in the beach. Number 8, other. Oh, no, sorry. Number 7, other. The other people are doing maths instead of spelling. Other. Okay. Number 8, you. You are doing spelling with Jules. You. And number 9, I'm going to put 10 at the top there. Number 9, saw. I saw a bird in the garden. Saw. And finally, number 10, were. We were going to be in school, but now we're on lockdown, so we are at home. Were. Okay. How many do you think you got right? Don't forget, I'll do it again for the first one. Oh, number 7 was 5, 6, other. The other people are doing maths or something. Other. Okay, don't forget when you're spelling. So if I do the first one, which was key up here, okay, you spell it K-E-Y. E. But if you'd spelt it like that, say, okay, don't just cross it out, because actually, if you notice, I've only got one letter wrong. So I can tick K and I can tick E, and then I can just think, oh, I just didn't get that bit there. I can put a Y there. Okay, so don't cross out the whole word. Tick the letters that you get right. It's a much better way of learning how to spell. Otherwise, you just cross out the whole word and you give up. And it doesn't help you, because spelling is all about listening to sounds. Okay, and it doesn't help you with those sounds. Number 2, friend. Okay, F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend. So it's fr, and then this very tricky bit there, and then and. So we can get F and we can get N and D, but that IE is a bit tricky. Okay, hello, Simon. Good to see you. Missing you all. Okay, number 2 was friend. Number 3, even, as in odd and even. So an odd number is 3, isn't it? Okay, and an even number is 4. So you spell even, E-V-N, E-N. So E-V-N, even, like the even, odd and even numbers. Okay. 10 out of 10. Oh, Simon, it's your birthday. Okay, I'm going to finish these 10 and then I'm going to sing, and we can all sing Simon happy birthday. Okay, number 10, Ollie, was were, as in we were going to the shops, were. Okay, number 4, laugh. So that's the beginning letter, isn't it? If you hear it, all la, and then la, and then we've got this really hard bit here. So all that's hard, and then so GH under this example sounds like an F, doesn't it? Laugh. So you might have spelt it like this, laugh, which makes complete sense, doesn't it? So, but again, you can tick L and you can tick A, and then you just have to ring that bit and remember that it's this silly sound. Okay, that's why these red words are so tricky, because they don't fit the phonic. So that's a phonic way of spelling, isn't it? And so sometimes in our English language, we call it opaque. Okay, because it's not always clear. It's not always transparent. Okay, number 5, baby. I hold a baby. Okay, so it's that b and b. So you can hear b, baby, 2 b's. And then this is the A, and that's an E sound. Okay. And we do know, so that one isn't too tricky once you know all the sounds, because you've got b, and instead of ba, it's A, and it's because it's got an E on the end, even though that's a Y. So the Y sometimes stands for an E or an I. Okay, so baby. Right, number 6. Hi, Stephen. Don't worry about being late. It's fine. These are our spellings. So these were the 5 that we learnt last Thursday. Key, friend, even, laugh, baby. And now we're getting the next one. So you might quickly do these if I say them quickly before I write them. So number 7 was ball. I throw a ball. And ball begins with b. So it's b, all. Okay, but all. Number 7. No. Yes, number 7. Other. Okay, the other person that isn't here is Chloe. So other. So that's the tricky bit, isn't it? Because you'd think that would be a U. There's an O or an O. Other. Okay, so just remember that is a U, really, an sound. Number 8 is U, so Y-O-U. Okay, and that whole sound of that word, Y-O-U, is the letter U, isn't it? And that's the tricky one, isn't it? Because it's not phonics at all. Okay, Stephen, can you write this one? Number 9 is saw. Can you write saw, as in I saw something outside in the garden, or you can have I saw a piece of wood. Okay, but you can't have my arm is sore, because that's a different spelling to link to hurt. Okay, saw. So saw is S-A-W, and that's our letter for today. So saw, and you can see there's the W. We're going to look at these 2, but there's also AW for saw. Okay, and finally, number 10, were. We were going to the shops. So W-E-R-E. Okay, not to be confused with where, which has got an H in it. So lots of people get were and where mixed up. So if you put an H in there, it becomes where. Okay, but this one is were. So W-E-R-E. So how many letters did you manage to tick? How many words did you get right? That was our little spelling quiz. Okay, so now it's time to sing Simon Happy Birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Simon. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, Simon. Okay. I hope you're having a good day. Let us know tomorrow how it went. Okay. I'll owe you a present when I see you next. I'll have a look in my freebie stationery cupboard to see what I can get you. Okay. Okay. 16. I know you're 16. That's amazing. You're in the big bad world now at 16. You're off to college, aren't you, in September? That'd be great. Okay, so here's our spelling, letters, words, and now we're going to start looking at W. So have a think about what words begin with a W, with that W sound. Okay, what words begin with a W sound? We'll write them down and then we'll do some sentences. So one of our tricky words was definitely there, wasn't it? So were. Okay, and then we have where. Okay, we've got were and where. Were, where. What. Why. Okay, what and why. Window, which, well done. Window, and notice window's got two W's. Which, now we've got two whiches. So I'm going to do Stephen's which first, which is this type of which. Okay, and then we've got this which is when you say, which way should I go? Which. Wicked. So we have wicked witch, couldn't we? Wicked. Wicked witch. Excellent. Was, yeah. So was is up here. So all those sort of connective words we use, or conjunctions we call them. So was, were, where, why, what. Want is another one like that. I want. I want to wish Simon a happy birthday. Yeah, was. Good, Ollie. So with this one, that's a singular. So you can say I was. And then this one is a plural. We say we were. In fact, we is another one, isn't it? So we were, I was, depending on if there's one or more than one. That sun's shining today, isn't it? I wonder if I should, excuse me a minute, I'm going to put my blind down so this light bit doesn't shine so much. Let's see, is that better? No. A bit further down. That's better. You can see the board. Win is another one. Excellent. So win. This is ed. And this is ich. And this one's ich with a TCH. So you've got ICH, TCH. Okay. Excellent. Whip. Whip is a nice one. Whip you into shape. Whip your spelling into shape. That's got a w-ip. Okay, how about then, let's have a look at, wasp. Yes, it's just getting to the season of the wasp, isn't it? You're having picnics outside. Wasp. Those busy bee wasps. Hope you don't get stung. Okay, watch is another one. Okay, watch. Now, watch can be, it's spelt the same, but can mean different things. So you've got watch as in I'm watching the TV, or you can have watch as in the watch if you're telling the time. Okay. Hello, Florrie. We will. Wood chip was weird. Excellent. Lots of W's there for your sentences. Before we do a sentence, though, let's have a quick look at these two other words that I've got down here. So I've got ow and ooh. Okay, should we try some of these? So this is the W at the end. So we've got how. So these two together often make the ow sound. And then you've got now. Okay. And what about this one? New. So this makes an U sound. New. Letting you think about a few more. Few. Few means not so many, so fewer. Or I have a few left. Yeah. Okay, so they're common sounds for these two letters together. This is what we call a digraph. Okay, two letters that make a sound. But sometimes they can make different sounds. So an unusual one for this. So this is an ow sound. But there's a tricky word. This one. And that doesn't say shall, it says show. Show. So that's a O sound for OW. So that's why it's quite tricky. Okay. Cow is another one though. I think Ollie said that. Cow. Yeah. Okay. So that's why it's so confusing, our spelling often, is because they have different sounds. But it's just about learning, and that's why it's really important to tick your spelling errors to see which letters that you get right, because that's really important. Shall we come up with a sentence then? Okay, you can use a sentence with all W's, or you can add in some of these. Okay, you can speak your sentence out, you can draw some of your sentence, or you can write it. Okay, so, meow, that's quite a good one, actually. Let me put meow into my sentence. Okay, so, how about this? Meow. Murmur. Oh, no, it's W, isn't it? I was about to say murmured for meow went. Winnie. The whiny. No, not whiny. That doesn't help with meow, does it? This is me thinking about my sentence out loud. That's a good one, Stephen. The cat meowed at the cow. I like that. So meow went Winnie. The cat, I'm going to copy you. At. And I'm going to put the witches. So instead of having a witch's cat, we're going to have a witch's cow. Remember my apostrophe because it's the witches. So meow went Winnie the cat at the witch's cow. Oh, Isla's got a lovely one. The Wicked Witch. Oh, here we go. I can put this up. Look. The Wicked Witch was worried where her water well was. Excellent. Very good. Okay, and then Stephen got the cat meowed at the cow. Very good. And then lots of words from Florrie here. They're different words. So we and will, would chip, was, and weird. All very good. And then we'll think of some others in a bit. Okay, if you get any more, put them up. Okay. So I could have added here few. Few witches have cows instead of cats. Maybe. Okay, good. Right, there's our sentence. So we've now got our new words to do, our 5 new words, and then we'll have a quick roundup. Okay, so our 5 new words to learn are: number 1, through the looking glass, or I go through the door. Okay, so through. Okay, and another way of writing through, as in I threw the ball, is like that, which has got an EW. So this, they sound the same, don't they? But this one's as in throw a ball, and this one is I go through the door. Okay, so that's the right through, okay, that you need. Okay, I might put through here though for an EW. Okay, it's past tense. So I throw a ball or I threw the ball. Okay, number 2 is people. Lots of people are having to stay in the house at the moment. So people. Lots of people are staying in the house at the moment. Number 3. Now this is a hard one. 14. But actually what we've got here is 4, as in the number 4. So or. And then that's our root word. And then we're going to add this suffix. And the suffix is teen. Okay, so if you can think of the word split up, 14. So, and 14, that's the word for number 14. Okay, so you've got or, t, e, n. And the root word here is 4, and the suffix is teen. Okay, number 4 is the month. It's a month of the year, and it's one of the hardest ones to spell, February. So it's capital F. So you've got F. Okay, that's quite easy to spell, isn't it? But then you've got this, it's like February. Okay, we say February, so we completely miss out that one. So we've got a U. Airy. Okay, February, but this R here is completely silent. That's why it's so hard. Same with library. Okay, number 5 is the number 4. Okay, so I purposely put that in as well. Suddenly that seems easy, doesn't it? After adding 14. Okay, so we've got 4 and 14. Okay, so the root word is 4, suffix is teen. So you've got to remember both of those. You've got to remember the month of February, people, and through. They're all your high frequency words. So they're all what we call red words, which are difficult words to spell because they don't necessarily fit the phonic pattern. So you've got to memorize those for tomorrow, and I'll test you on those 5 tomorrow, plus 5 more shuffled up. Okay, so quick reminder then, capital W is the same as the lowercase w, but bigger, takes up the whole line. Lowercase w for print goes down, up, and with a join, it's quite tricky, isn't it? Because it makes it ever so hard to read, I think. But it goes up, down, and then you join at the top. Okay, the sign is this. W. Okay. And what else? And then, so we've got W, as in water. That's the sound. We've got ow, as in how. Or O, as in show. And we've got oo, as in through, oo, or few. Okay? I wonder what's saying that for you. Oh, you've had people and through in recent tests. Yes, you will have done, because they are red words. So we're doing like the first 100 tricky red words. And we've nearly reached it. Okay, so well done, Isla. So you'll be able to do really well on those tests, won't you? And finally, happy birthday again, Simon. Simon, happy birthday to you. Did you notice my singing is nearly as bad as my drawing? Okay, have a great day, everybody, especially Simon, and I will see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Bye.